We've been hearing a lot about robotic arms on the space shuttle, as well as robotic snakes and robotic birds and bugs. But now we're hearing about a robot worthy of being considered a companion. Yes, you've heard it right, a female robot girlfriend just for you. But does it mean it will actually talk and behave like a real woman? Let's find out. Hi and welcome to AI World News. Today we will be speaking about a new female humanoid that will act as your girlfriend. Please watch the video to find out all the details, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and click the bell notification. A question that has been widely explored by sci-fi novelists and filmmakers for decades is whether robots can become real-life humans. Her and Ex Machina, both Oscar-nominated, revolve around protagonists developing deep, romantic feelings for some form of artificial intelligence. So, our fascination with this concept isn't difficult to unpick. A romantic relationship with a machine takes away all of the messiness and unpleasantness of human emotion and leaves you with something that is much simpler and easier to comprehend, if relatively sterile. It feels like a fantasy because, for the moment at least, it remains one. Quite frankly, the notion of artificial intelligence is terrifying. Machines that can learn. A string of digital code that can imitate human behavior. What is an AI purpose? Does it simply see a pattern in each individual's conversation and adapt its responses accordingly, or is there potential for more? Artificial intelligence is continually growing as more machines are designed with the ability to learn. Perhaps one of the most recent AI game-changers is the arrival of the sex robot, a lifelike replication of your dream girl. She will let you do everything and anything you've ever wanted. You can decide on her appearance, her voice, her character traits, and she's never going to tell you no. What could be better? But just how likely is it that we will willingly abandon our innate need for human touch and interaction? And what will the implications be for humanity if we do? Relationship coach and neuroscientist Bobby Banks thinks robotic partners could definitely be on the cards in the not-too-distant future. Forming romantic and sexual relationships with robots will be widespread by 2050, Bobby stated during an interview. She also added that the way we experience love and connection today is changing. Technology is so intertwined in our day-to-day lives that I have already seen a significant rise in the number of long-distance and online relationships. People report feeling close and emotionally connected to their romantic partner, but also say that not being able to see each other creates feelings of jealousy and uncertainty of the stability of the relationship. Bobby thinks that the jealousy could be removed by having a robotic partner. It would provide the affection, company, and love without the fear of rejection, being cheated on, or the heartbreak after a breakup, she says. But while it would give people full control over their love life and it would allow them to create the perfect partner, it would do more bad than good. If we look at the other side of the story, then having your needs met on demand and always getting your way could lead to higher levels of life dissatisfaction and depression due to not being able to cope with life's obstacles, as well as you would have been able to initially. In addition, what makes a relationship worth having is the human connection and learning to love each other despite our faults. We need to embrace the struggles in life and learn from the pain, as that's what makes us stronger and teaches us to be better. But this may not be the case with a robotic partner. Relationships expert Sarah Louise Ryan has noticed a worrying trend in people pulling away from human connections as our reliance on the digital increases. The number of people choosing robotic partners will increase unless we address the problems that online dating and technology are causing for our mental health, says Sarah. I fear that humans are becoming more disposable than ever to each other romantically, ghosting each other, disappearing when the going gets tough, or giving up because of online dating burnout. Experts also believe that human beings are losing the art of dealing with conflict in real life and the ability to deal with different tricky scenarios with real human beings, romantic or not. Therefore, having witnessed the revolution of online dating, Sarah is worried about how far we are willing to take our romantic lives into the realms of the digital. According to Sarah, I can't speak for what will exist by 2050, but right now, we cannot experience the magic of building a family with any virtual relationship or robotic romance. Those who spend their time online trying to fill the romantic void are losing the art of flirtation and missing real opportunities to fall in love. But the storylines from Hollywood come from somewhere. So where are they coming from? Studies have already shown that humans can empathize with robotic forms in a similar way to humans. How and why? We fall in love with other humans is a difficult thing to define, but science does have an answer. It relates to our immune system, the release of dopamine, along with other chemicals and a number of other factors rigorously studied. So, if love has an answer, why can't it be replicated with the eye? Psychologist Robert Sternberg devised the triangular theory of love, where intimacy, passion, and commitment are the 3 points of the triangle of a loving relationship. If commitment is already assured and passion can be programmed, how far away is an AI that can offer real intimacy? If love boiled down to certain behavioral patterns, we could hire an actor to go through the motions. Sven Nystrom and Lily Frank wrote in From Sex Robots to Love Robots. Is mutual love with a robot possible? But by common conceptions, this would not be real love. However talented the actor might be, what goes on the inside matters greatly to whether mutual love is achieved or not. The interesting point here is about going through the motions. We are increasingly alone, and the modern epidemic of loneliness is actually killing us. So maybe it isn't unfeasible to think that the communication, understanding, and empathy on offer from even simplistic AI could provide something just as meaningful as these human relationships. It's a common claim that our growing reliance on technology is one of the root causes of our collective loneliness, but maybe it could also be the antidote. So, could falling in love with an AI ever be considered real love? The AI that already exists, Narrow AI, is mainly concerned with solving specific problems, limited in what it can do, and has a relatively narrow scope of capabilities. On the other hand, General AI, GAI, is the next step in artificial intelligence and moves it into the gray area of when artificial becomes seen as real. This AI has a general intelligence not just around one specific issue, and can be combined with focused algorithms that can perform certain tasks, as well as or better than humans. Therefore, using this technology, these machines would have the capacity to be more loving, more attentive, more empathetic than any human partner. It doesn't exist yet, and scientists aren't even sure how to get there, but if or when GAI arrives. But it could open up real possibilities for meaningful emotional relationships with machines. Now, looking at an example of one such robot, a New Jersey-based company, TrueCompanion.com, unveiled its talking robotic girlfriend. This is no life-size doll, because Roxy the robot is designed with artificial intelligence and lifelike synthetic skin. At 5 feet, 7 inches tall, the robot can't walk or move its arms and legs, but it is designed to not only talk, but carry on a conversation. The robot, partially designed by Douglas Hines, a former engineer for Bell Labs, also is designed to have sex. And while it may catch some people by surprise, a British researcher predicted a couple of years ago that people would one day have robotic companions that they could fall in love with and marry. In addition, David Levy, a British artificial intelligence researcher who wrote the book Love and Sex with Robots, said people will be marrying robots by 2050. He also said late in 2007 that people would be having sexual relations with robots within 5 years. So far, it looks like Levy's predictions are on track. Furthermore, TrueCompanion.com didn't offer information on how complex a conversation Roxy can carry on. The company noted that the robot can remember the owner's name and express her love to you and be your loving friend. She can talk to you, listen to you, and feel your touch. The company also said on its website that engineers are working on a male robotic companion called Rocky. So, it seems like AI is bringing about a huge change in the world, and this continuous progress will completely change the world we are living in today in a matter of few years. And this is it for today, guys. What are your thoughts on today's video? Share your views with us in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and ring the notification bell. And thank you for watching.